Hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome to another episode, another one. DJ Khaled of Live with Mz.KIR. Tonight we have a special guest, returning guest, spoken word artist, Jeronimo Speaks. So show your love out there in YouTube land. Show your love. Step up. Make sure you click that share button because we're going to be breezy tonight and you don't want to miss this. All right. So in the tradition of the Writer's Block Poetry Collective, long live the Writer's Block, established January 21st, 2009. I will be doing the celebrity and non-celebrity birthdays in April. So drum roll, please.
It's summertime.
All right. For the non-celebrity birthdays, we have Tia Latasha. She was my childhood friend, and she has a birthday in the month of April. So show your love. We also have Inez Spradley, whom I went to school with. So show your love. P. Field, stand up. We also have Doreen Ito, who is another one of my peeps. Show your love. She has a birthday in the month of April. We also have Dami Afuye has a birthday in the month of April. Shout outs to Dami.
Yes.
Dami is really great with what's the word I'm looking for, North Philly?
He's a great media creator.
Yes, there you go. There it is.
I mean, I recommend him highly.
Yes. So show your love for Dami Afuye, who has a birthday in the month of May. We also have Darren Davenport, who also has a birthday in the month of May, in the month of April, excuse me. We also have
That's my uncle.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with him. Like, that's my blood uncle.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, a small world. So shout outs to him. Also shout out birthday April for April Sturmel, and also Benita X, aka Sunshine from the Poetry Corner. Mm-hmm. Sunshine. Mz.KIR waiting for you to come on live with Mz.KIR. Sunshine. We're gonna have like a little corner poetry reunion, me, you, and June B, and Butterfly, and Miss Wonderment.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
You know what? First off, the fact that I've been drinking Peach Amsterdam and I'm about to take this hoodie off because you got me all hot and bothered over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this here. Oh, my bad.
And we also have Dana Brown, P. Field, stand up, and Maurice Huff, also from Plainfield, P. Field, stand up again, and Calvin Cox. So those are the non-celebrity birthdays. Oh, yes. And how could I possibly forget? Drum roll. Also, in the month of April birthday, we have my mom, who was a guest last week.
Yeah, man.
Tick, tick. She has a birthday in the month of April. So show your love for my mom. And if you guys didn't see last week's show, check it out. She was dropping them jewels, dropping that wisdom. Okay. Shout out to my mommy, poet. Tick, 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 tick. Okay.
That was a good show.
So those are the April non-celebrity birthdays. And now drum roll for the celebrity birthdays, please.
Summertime.
We have Robert Downey Jr., Jackie Chan. We also have Barbara Streisand, Eddie Murphy, Al Pacino, Kristen Stewart, Jessica Alba, Randy Orton, Chris Milani from SVU. That's my show.
Oh, yeah.
Alec Baldwin, Pharrell Williams, Martin Lawrence, Jessica Lange, and Lizzo. So those are the the celebrity April birthdays and the non-celebrity April birthdays. So show your love. If you have a birthday in the month of April, type it in the chat. We'll give you a shout out. And you get a birthday shout out, and you and you and you and you and you and you, and whoever's birthday is in April gets a shout out. Shout out to the April birthdays, okay? Show your love.
Marty Martin love the kids.
Show your love for them April birthdays, okay?
Okay, Martin.
Let's see, what other announcements do I have? My open mic in the park is coming soon. I had it scheduled for July the 18th. However, I have to change the date. So look for the new date for that coming soon at Donaldson Park in Highland Park. Okay, let's see. What other announcements do I have to make? None that I can think of. So with that being said, I'm going to introduce my guests and my co-hosts. All right, first co-host we have Show Your Love for Spitfire the Poet. She is co-hosting tonight on Live with Mz.KIR. She's been on several of the open mics, and she was been on 2 times as a guest. So show your love for Spitfire the Poet. Now Spitfire,
what it do,
tell
y'all?
The folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Spitfire, remember who you are.
I'm Spitfire, aka the Mistress of Mayhem, and all my other 32,000 personalities. We're gonna leave them where they at right now. Raining out of these streets of Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Just doing my thing. And hey, if y'all ain't checked me out yet, check me out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, under Poetic Priestess on YouTube, Spitfire the Poet everywhere else. And also, if you haven't done so yet, it's National Spoken Word Artist Nomination Month, y'all. If y'all haven't done so yet, go over there and hit that nswa.com and put your nominations in, not just for myself, but don't forget the king right here. You know what I'm saying? Jeronimo Speaks. Make sure y'all hit them names right there and go and give us a nomination. Let us do what it do, y'all.
Yes. And shout outs to Black Ice, okay? Live with Mz.KIR is Black Ice approved. Just so the rest of y'all folks know. Thank you.
And Talam AC approved.
Yes, and Talam AC approved. And Talam, we waiting. Come on down. Come on down.
I think he's wearing down.
Come on down, Talam. Come on down. Come on down. Be breezy with us. Be breezy with us, Talam. Come on down. Okay, next, our other co-host, we have, drum roll, North Philly's finest. Now, North Philly, they should know who you are, just like they should know who Spitfire is by now. But for those who don't know, tell the folks out there in YouTube land, Facebook land, who you are. In my Mufasa voice from The Lion King, North Philly, remember who you are. Remember.
Man, I think I had more names than ODB. You know what I'm saying? But I think y'all did me. Y'all should know me by now, man. North Philly finest, the Black Ed McMahon. Yes, you are correct, sir. Spoken word artist, author, you know what I mean, and recent actor. And gotta give shouts out again to Tiana Brown for giving me the opportunity to act in her new joint. I mean, In Jesus' Name is soon to be out again. If you're in the Philly area, it's about to be re-released. Dates will be confirmed soon. I'm about to be in a video in accordance with the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the acting bug has got me, y'all. So that's the next phase of this artist development. You know what I mean? Coming soon to a theater near this you.
North Philly about to blow up.
Acting bug got me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's the next move.
And now for our featured guest, drum roll, please. Show your love out there in YouTube land, Facebook land. Show your love for our featured guest tonight, Jeronimo Speaks. Show your love, folks. Show your love. Where's the drums in the comments?
All right.
Y'all have to share this, okay? Because we're about to be breezy. Okay, our guest is breezy and dope. So now, Jeronimo, tell the folks. They should know who you are too, but just in case they don't know, tell the folks out there who you are. In my Mufasa voice from The Lion King, Jeronimo, remember who you are. Remember.
Yo, it's your boy Jeronimo Speaks from the south side of Chicago, international award-winning spoken word artist. You feel me? Just love what I do. Mental health advocate, just trying to spread this passion called poetry,
Show your love.
Right.
Show your love. Show your love. I need some comments with the drums, finger snaps, and all of that. Make sure you share, because sharing is caring. Caring is sharing. Now, before we get this party started, Mz.KIR has to do her disclaimer. So drum roll for the disclaimer.
It's summertime.
Live with Mz.KIR Podcast. We are about positivity and encouragement. So with that being said, please, no negative comments. If you have an issue with the co-host or with my guests, leave it outside of the comments of Live with Mz.KIR Podcast. We don't want it. We don't need it. It's not wanted. No negativity of any kind. Now, like I said, if you have an issue, feel free to log off. Okay, we will not be mad at you for logging off because we don't need that kind of energy. Okay, we will be okay if you log off because you don't have to log on. It's a Friday night. Do what you do. But what we're not going to do is have any negative comments. And if you do come in with the negativity, your comments will be erased. Okay, I stand on business. Now, with that being said, enjoy the show. Thank you. All right. So let's get this party started and let's be breezy. Hey, breezy. So North Philly, do you have a question for our guest?
Yes. As soon as you come back on air.
Oh, sorry. Did it take me off?
Yeah, it's all good. You was buffering for a second.
Oh, can y'all see me now?
Yeah, you right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So my question would be right off the bat, man, like how did you get into poetry and what made you want to get into poetry? And also how or what type of poetry really is your most engaging poetry that you ever do?
Yeah, so I got into poetry 14 years ago. Before that, I was a rapper. I was a hip hop artist / battle rapper. I had actually met a well known DJ by the name of DJ Sluggo, and I was trying to do business with him. I was trying to network with him. You feel me? And he had heard some of my poetry, but I was trying to work with him on the hip hop side.
Okay.
And he told me, he was like, "Hey, listen, I ain't really got no time for you on the hip hop side, but I'm willing to work with you on the poetry, the spoken word side." And I was real resistant at first, I was like, nah, I want to do hip hop. And he was just like, nah, like, and we, and I was really kind of stuck between the rock and the hard place, like, because I really was passionate about my hip hop, and I didn't really see poetry as an outlet for real. It was just something I wrote in my personal time, things I like, when just, getting stuff off my chest. And but eventually I listened to him, and when I started doing spoken word, basically my whole life changed. Like, that's when just everything became different. Like, just a different energy, a different vibe, and then and my passion, right, my strong point where people resonate well with me, the testimonial, right? I always talk about what I've been through, what I'm going through, or what I'm trying to manifest for the future,
Mm-hmm. So hip hop is really like one of your influences before you got into spoken word? Because as we all know, like hip hop and spoken word pretty much are synonymous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with hip hop, I was it was definitely a big influence. One of my favorite, is like Jay-Z, Joe Budden, J. Cole, people like Kanye, like people like that. You feel me? And like locally, like Twister and Bump J, like you feel me, on the local level, right? And
Okay.
so it definitely influenced me. It influenced my writing style, my writing pattern, and like with poetry, it was just like, to me, it was like too easy because you ain't gotta rhyme to a beat. You know what I'm saying? You can just write what you feel on the page. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I just felt like, I was like, well, that's like a cheat code at first,
Okay.
And, yeah.
So let me ask you this. So as far as your influences, as far as your influences as poetry, I was going to ask one more thing, then I'm move on. But as far as your influences in poetry, who are your major influences, past or present?
So one of my major influence, past and present, is I gotta say Eros, the Prince of Poetry. That's one person, Eros, the Prince of Poetry. K Love, Talam AC, Black Chakra, Brandon Williams, aka Real Talk. Black Ice, from Philly.
Okay.
And Red Storm from Chicago. That's actually, so when I was a shorty, when I was looking at that poetry jam, them two was like the two that my style is like based off of. So I have Black Ice from Philly, his rhyme scheme, his rhyme pattern, and then I got Red Storm from Chicago, his storytelling, his grit, his hardcore approach. You know what I mean? So they actually them two styles kind of shape, how I spit and my performance. I want to say, I don't think I'm forgetting nobody. It was pretty much that all my top who influenced me super heavy coming up.
Okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Spitfire, do you have a question for our guest? Spitfire.
I think she might be on the other platform. She on the other platform. But she might be occupied with that joint. She multitasking like she Dr. Octopus.
Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire. She's multitasking tonight. On 2 platforms. Show your love for Spitfire.
Right.
That multitasking be real. Is she coming back to us?
I think she's telling her to hold on.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, she holding it down though. I'll give her props.
She is. Okay, North Philly, you have another question?
Yeah, so on the hip hop level, I'm gonna hit you with some hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you with 5 MCs.
The real hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hit you with 5 MCs. No, actually, I'm gonna hit you with 10 MCs. You know what I'm saying? Out of that 10, who gets to stay and who gets to go? All right? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Big Daddy Kane.
Let's stay.
KRS-One.
Go.
Rakim.
I'll stay.
Guru.
Stay.
Q-Tip.
Go.
Black Thought.
Stay.
Slick Rick.
Stay.
Ice Cube.
Stay.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
I don't even know who that is.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
You remember that, Joe? Okay.
Well, I was born in '85, like
Okay.
so.
All right, so let me rewind that.
I probably was a shorty when, you know what I mean? I was like super young.
All right, I'm gonna rewind that then. Try to hit you with the best. Hit you with the best one. Jada Kiss.
Oh, of course, Stay.
And Biggie.
Oh, Stay.
I can't describe the picture right now because I'm a little intoxicated, but don't.
Yeah, Stay. I think like so like yeah so my first real time like listening to like hip hop when I was a shorty was I had my older sister had gave me the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and The Truth by Beanie Siegel. Like that was like them was like my first two like projects, you know what I mean, albums listening to, and that's when I fell in love. And then she doubled back, and then she gave me another she gave me a Tupac, she gave me Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, and Bunny and Clyde by Tupac, like, you know, and I was just listening to them nonstop, and that was my first intro to like hip hop for real, and that was like in the '90s, you know, like maybe mid 90, like 95 or something, 96, when I was like 10 or 11.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So like I was saying earlier about the hip hop influences, you know, did those same influences help forge your poetic styles?
Yeah. So Joe Budden is like a really big, like, as far as like he was like the first lyricist I heard, like with like just intricate rhyme patterns and schemes and things of that nature. Like I wasn't, you know, I didn't get on, like when I was in my teen years, that's when I started really getting on like the Big Daddy Kanes and the Rakims. I started listening to them. DMX was super heavy in rotation, Jay-Z, and it was like I was in, like, it was amazing because like I said, I was in my teen years, so I hadn't heard none of these albums before. So I had all of their albums to just go through and listen to. So it was just like got the classic Nas albums, and you know what I mean? They was all out, you know what I'm saying, by the time I started listening to them. And so it was like, it was real good. Like when I really got into hip hop for real, I just had this abundance of hip hop, you know, that really helped. But Joe Budden was somebody who, you know, I wasn't a fan of his at first when he came out with the pump it up. I was like, what is this? But then I started hearing his mood music albums, mixtape series, and I was like, oh, okay, he the truth. He the truth. That commercial stuff is sort of commercial, but he the truth, you know. And so yeah, you know.
So did you ever get into like the roots, like with Black Thought?
Oh yeah, Black Thought, super nice. Like, you feel me? Like lyrical, like, but I didn't get into Black Thought. I probably got up on Black Thought in like the last 10 years or so. You know what I mean? So that's when I started really rocking out with Black Thought. You feel me? But he not actually, when I really got into it with Black Thought was when they was doing the BET ciphers. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, he going crazy up there. Oh, yeah, and then I started checking out his music, you know?
Yeah. So you didn't dig KRS-One though.
No,
why is that? I could never. I love KRS.
I feel bad about this because, like, out of everybody you named, KRS-One, actually, I was in the studio. I'm in the studio with KRS-One. You feel me?
Oh man.
So I feel bad about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a really nice guy. I just never could get with his rapping. Like, you feel me? It's like it's kind of elementary to me. You feel me?
Well, if you look at like his style, his style is like edutainment. That's what he calls it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he up there with like Chuck D and them. You know what I mean? Chuck D, I'll say Brand Nubian, you know what I'm saying? Like cats who talk, you know what I mean, some science, but they still rapping.
Yeah, I think it's just his style. Like, you feel me? I like a more intricate style. I like, like the Eminems and you feel me? And
yeah, I got you.
Like Twista, like I like some, like he's more like, it ain't a lot of metaphors and pun. I like them type of styles. You know what I mean? But I don't like them too. I don't like them too complicated. Like because I'm not really a fan of Wu-Tang either. Like, you feel me?
Oh, Mz.KIR guy, she like, oh no, she like, no.
Yeah, I know.
Curses you say.
Oh,
yeah, it's like I like Meth. I like Method Man, and I like Ghostface Killer. I like Method Man and Ghostface Killer.
What about Raekwon? Blasphemy!
I'm not even lying.
I'm clutching pearls. I am clutching pearls.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Raekwon.
Not Ice Cube. But that was in the clutch. French vanilla butter pecan chocolate. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't get with it.
I can't get with it.
Say it ain't so, bro.
I'm clutching pearls. Yeah. I'm clutching pearls, Geronimo. I'm clutching.
It's like I can't. It's a lot of Shaolin. I bomb atomically, and I don't know. Like, I just never really got in tune with it.
He's very underrated. He's very underrated.
Like I said, Method Man and Ghostface. I can rock with. But I don't. I mean, outside of Wu-Tang, I don't really care for Redman style either. Like, you know.
Oh, for real? Oh my! Redman! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I don't really rock with Redman.
Hurt my heart. Oh.
Wait, all right. Let me ask you this then. What about, I'm gonna go to the white side of the table. What about MC Search?
I've never heard the song from him, but I know who he is. I've never heard the songs. I remember. So my first, I don't know if you remember y'all remember the White Rapper Show.
The White Rapper Show.
So MC Search was like hosting. They was looking for like the next Eminem, and it was on like MTV.
I think I remember that, John.
Yeah, it was called the White Rapper Show. That was the first time I, kind of knew who, because remember I was born in '85. So
right.
by the time
like Eminem would be like around your, I'll be like you.
Yeah, when I was in high school, Kanye West had just dropped. Eminem was popping, Nelly, like all them, like that around that era, like the Saint Lunatics. When I was, swag surfing clean like that was when I was in high school. You feel me? So like Capone and Noriega and the Clips and all that. That was who was kind of popping when that was like my hip hop era.
Yeah, now the Clips I messed with.
Noriega's alright.
But I couldn't get with Nelly. Nelly to me was just he was to me, and I mean I hope nobody be offended by this, but to me he was kind of like watching Vanilla Ice again. Like it was hard to watch. I mean, like he really didn't have no rhyming skills, man. Like
I actually like the simplicity of Nelly. Like I felt like the Saint Lunatics was super dope. But that's my era, right? That's who who, you feel me? So I used to I like that. Like I don't like artists like Trinidad James and stuff like that. I never got in tune with that. I never got into with the like what the Laffy Taffy boys, like Shake That Laffy Taffy, all that. I wasn't a part of that era.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
Like I couldn't rock with
that
it.
That was only good dancing music.
I wasn't the only one that didn't like that song. I am so glad I was the only one. Finally, I'm able to come off mute, y'all. Lord Jesus, I've been waiting an hour.
Oh yeah.
You was on mute.
But yeah, I agree with you. I couldn't get into because I was still trying to figure out what was a Laffy Taffy that you were supposed to shake.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
I'm still looking for
it. I couldn't get it. I never rocked with it. I never rock with the Waka Flockers or the Gucci Manes or none of that. I couldn't get with it. You feel me? I like Jeezy. You feel me? But
I'm so glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you feel
I'm not
me?
really a Jeezy fan. He's okay though.
I started getting
It's just diabolical.
Yeah, I started getting into tune with Jeezy. I think he dropped the album like The Recession or something like that. And he was spitting on that bad boy. I was like, I didn't know he spit like for real. I was like, oh, okay. You feel me? So, I try to get everybody a chance, but some of the, I like, you feel me? Like some of every genre, like from drill to, you feel me? Just like,
I don't like drill.
I can't feel drill.
Yeah, I think the crazy thing about the drill music, especially from Chicago, is like when they be talking about stuff, and I'm like, yo, that's right across the street from me. You feel me? I'm like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Or whatnot, like or just real things. And so of course I check it out. A lot of it is just kill, murder. You feel me? So I ain't really. I try to watch what my intake or what I absorb. But I try to give everything a chance. You feel me? And lately, I've been on the R&B kick lately, like soulful music. Listen to So I ain't really been listening to too much hip hop lately.
Yeah, because they try to do the drill out here in Philly, and it's like the feds is indicting cats off. It's not funny, but it's true. Like how you gonna talk about murder? Yeah, I mean, and the feds is like, oh, okay, for real. Okay, we're gonna investigate that. Oh, you really did that? All right, so take that 30 years with it too.
Yeah, y'all man's
they playing themselves.
AR he doing life because he want to brag on camera. I thought that was the most craziest thing in the world. Like, you feel me? So, but I'm a fan of the Philly battle rap scene, especially like the Reed Dollars and you know what I'm saying, and Meek Mills, and you feel me, different.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, he was a battle rapper before he came mainstream. He was nice. You know what I mean? I was up on him when he was in the streets battle rapping. And like the Reed Dollars and you feel me, the tones, like tone trumps and stuff like that.
Right. Ones that's actually making sense.
So I rock with the Philly scene. You feel me? Actually, I listen to currently I listen to this Philly battle rap channel called Lido Takeover. Where they it's super dope. Like, y'all got some amazing young artists out there.
There's some hungry cats out here, man. Like as far as like the hip hop scene goes, there's some dudes that are really trying to be up and comers. As far as the poetry scene is concerned, I mean, there are some. I mean, like, I've seen some really serious cats come up lately, and it's like, it's just it's inspiring to see, and it's awesome to see. Cats really, go out there and do their thing.
Or did everything just go quiet?
I mean, and not get indicted. How about that one?
That's always, I mean, I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna be sliding down there to Philly. My man's Ken Jones, Laugh Away My Pain. Down there, I probably slide on him this year. I had told him I'd come through. So, you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure you get your complimentary bulletproof vest when you come in.
Will do.
Spitfire, you there? Spitfire.
Man, I ain't gonna even lie, Geronimo. I want to.
Oh, you going in and out, Spitfire.
Don't lie, Geronimo. I want to be like you when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? I want to be hitting all the. You kind of, and I ain't gonna. From the moment I met. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Now you were going in and out.
Yeah, you was going in and out for a minute, Spitfire.
You know what, my.
Oh
no.
Okay, so due to technical difficulties beyond our control, Spitfire will return momentarily.
Yes, she will. And while we wait for her to return, Geronimo, can you spit your first piece of the night? Show your love, folks, out there for Jeronimo Speaks. Oh, wait. Hold on, Geronimo. Okay. All right, go ahead, Geronimo.
All right. You're now witnessing something unseen on the screen for centuries. I didn't go looking for this gift, it was sent to me. I'm sick, you tell me what these symptoms mean, and every sentence seen is like a sentencing. So judge these patterns. My whole family full of monsters. I'm Pugsy Adams. I know I don't say it a lot, but I know I'm the ish. You can smell the scent. But unfortunately, I ain't had scent since penny candy was a scent. They say, Jay, how you know you the best at it? Because I'm real and most of these cats synthetic. Plus, there's the difference between being poetic and just being at it. Moving on. When I spit, it's like apocalypse come from these pack of lips. But nowadays it's all politics and power trips. J. Cole, it won't be shaped like dried up Play-Doh on Play-Doh. And Pops, I'm trying to be a leader like Wildwood or Fago. The hater says the phase though. The believer says only phase one. But I'm more than occasion. I've been blazing this pavement. The bars what I'm raising. They want me to drive like a raisin in the sun. Dream deferred by boo. They don't know my true colors. Langston Hugh. With these shows, I'm more wanted than a jihad. These bars come to the G kinda odd, but together, God, I'm out of this world, married to another planet, prenuptials and Neptune, personal life, on to the next tune. I'm cleaning up the game, so no need to back whomever. I said I'm cleaning up the game, so no need to vacuum, whatever. Since the plethora of confectioners, these bars are sweeter than, and if anybody think different, then leave them in, lock the doors, leave them in, and watch them come out testifying by the end of the evening. Fact, I'm winning, but ain't no perceiving it. But when you calculate as a prime number, ain't no way to even it. I'm hot. My work ethic is feverish, and I get more notice than a survey at a hookah bar with a fever bliss. Peep the spit, speaker spit. I'm easy it. Y'all put yourself in the box. Keep the rapping. I keep the gift true. I be a prophetized when I was never prophesized, and the prophet's asked to be a prophet, guys. I just recognize and select it, guys. Show things different. There's a difference between specialized and special eyes. Before I leave this earth, I will be posterized. I'm supposed to rise. I was here to put something on your cranium. I ain't the strongest, but unbreakable like titanium. So yeah, I think I'm sick with this quill and ink. And if I'm not, yeah, just let me think what I think. You know what I mean? That's that piece.
That was hot. That was
Pin drop. Boom.
Hot.
Boom.
Damn.
Okay. 5 pins. Okay. Source Magazine gives 5 mics. Mz.KIR gives 5 pins. Okay. 5 of them. 5 of the pins from Mz.KIR. Okay.
Man,
show
that flow is rapid fire. I like that flow though.
Oh, thank God. I appreciate
that. Was fire, son.
Yes, it was.
Fire, son. 8
man,
ends.
Look.
Son.
Fire to the 5th power. Like, damn.
Okay.
When I tell y'all this man drops bars on top of bars while doing suicide bars behind bars, and ain't no telling what's gonna come through them bars. I'm just saying.
Man,
when this man spit, it's like out of this world.
He got
and if
more
y'all
bars
ain't heard him spit in person, yes, man. When I tell you, he'll make a drunk person sober. For real, for real.
I'm trying to listen. Like I said, he got more bars than alcoholics.
Hey, this man got more bars for suicide bars on the basketball court. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That was nice. That was beyond nice, bro.
Yes. Show your love. Make sure folks out there who are watching or who will be watching in the replay, make sure y'all share this because it's just straight fire and breeziness. Okay. All rolled up in one. Okay. Be breezy with us tonight on Live with Mz.KIR. Because Live with Mz.KIR is a vibe, a breezy vibe. For the breeze.
Yes. Yes.
For the breeze, okay.
This man makes when this man spit, he make you rethink your whole life process. Like he make you rethink your whole. You really gotta go sit down and like, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I really did that last year. And, like he got this one poem. I can't remember the title of it, but he talks about depression and he talk about PTSD. When I tell you, this man he had my demons inside of me. Like, shut up, stop talking, damn it, you're talking too much. Leave it alone. It was like, yeah, the demons was mad as hell, but I was over here like, yes, attack their ass. Hurry up, real quick. Say that word again. One more time. I don't think they like that part.
Wow. Thank you.
Man, show your love, folks. Show your love. 5 pens, Jeronimo. 5. Mz.KIR gets 5 pens. Okay.
Thank you, Mz.KIR.
5 pens. Okay. Yes. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Get into my Topra vibe. Shout outs to Orlando Chandler and James Ellerby for giving me that name, Topra.
The Topra.
I'm in the building. I've entered the building. So, Jeronimo, since the last time you blessed this platform of Live with Mz.KIR, how has your pen evolved? Not just in what you write, but in what you're finally allowing yourself to say out loud that you might have held back before.
Yeah. So basically, like, my pen is connected to my mental health, right? And so as I evolve in my this mental health journey, my pen evolves as well. So the more I'm able to release, like mentally, the more open and vivid and visual and the imagery is in my pen, right? I'm able to talk about the struggles of growing up in the hood and having PTSD and and just the pitfalls of therapy being taboo in the Black community. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to talk about, you know, the things that plague our families that's supposed to be family secrets, you know, the predators and most times a child, you know, is abused by somebody in a family, like, you feel me? And it's just a family secret. Like, I'm able to, you know, combat these stigmas against, like, you're not crazy just because you see a therapist, like, you know. And as I you know, just mature in my therapeutic walk, you know, my pen is able to you know, translate though that growth, you know.
Okay. All right, show your love. Snap it up again. And with that being said, can you do another piece for us? Because we ready over here.
Yes, sir.
I want to know how you feel, because I felt failed ever since I stepped in the field. Even the womb felt like a tomb, like a sarcophagus, like Sir called it quits, going back and forth like a pendulum. All these circles got me twisted like an infinity emblem. My identity, addendum, finicky at minimum. I mean, how do you identify when your identity has been villainized, criticized, demonized, or minimized? I mean, there's always a man in the mirror, swaying how I sway, saying what I say, and I be lying to him like, you confident in your walk, you embrace your faults, your insecurities are locked away in the vault. But every time I talk, it's like I whisper the past words as I pass words, and the man in the mirror becomes invisible. But I'm still convincing my eyes that looking at invincible. Can you identify? I mean, can you line up and pick your identity out of a lineup? I mean, you give to self, but you can give more. You milk your insecurities because that's your bread and butter. But sweetie, check yourself out. No cash here, you'll see what you got in store. I got a gang of vices, but it's always 3 on my head like Chance the Rapper. Lust, greed, gluttony, and I try to stay strong because, you know, I don't want a chance to rapture, but I still fight with it. Steady trying to have my sins in the dark, but God got night vision, and I still keep finding myself blaming him. But when you want to go to war, if you and God form your United Nation, when you started claiming him, then these sins start invading your mental, rushing your cranium. Can you identify? Pointing to everybody else. from a teacup. And when it's your turn to receive, your insecurities won't even let you speak up. That's why every time I write, I put my soul on these pages. So if ever somebody breaks down with alignment, that psyche's unlocked and the world's in alignment. I'm just here on consignment. God's work, huh? Kind of feel shame-hearted, like life's a part-time job and I'm comparing it to God's work. Funny. My father lost one of his kids, but he still never found me. Pardon. That's the password to the vault tripping again. Never mind me. I guess my identity now is more like an adjective to a noun because I place it next to so many people, places, and things. I don't even know who I'm being. I just want to take action, always on the verge of a verb, but in a literary term or caption, they can take down his word. I guess my identity is Adam, like not Adam from that Garden of Eden, but Adam. Jeronimo Speaks on TikTok this evening. Damn. Identity went from a pronoun to a profile. Poach out with a broke smile. Will I ever make it? Is it a no now? It's definitely I don't know now. So why don't you go find you? So when we find you, it's a re-find you. What's y'all identity? I'm still searching for mine. You know? There's a piece about identity.
This part, man. That joint be hitting, man. Your flow is just fluidity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, fire and fluidity, like combined together. That's a 1-2 punch.
Blessings. That's in my hip hop background, you know?
Yeah, I can hear it. I hear it in there.
I love the hip hop. Yes.
Yes.
Man, it's the rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme, the flow of it, like man, you got that. When you spit, period, it's like everything goes silent. Your voice commands the world to as you speak. And that right there is more than what words can actually speak itself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's that.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to go to the comments real quick. Oh, Poessence is in the building, folks.
Oh,
Poessence. Hey,
Poessence. Got away from them ninjas, huh? Leave them ninjas alone.
Hey, Poessence. Show your love, folks. Oh, Poessence, I got my water obeying my thirst. She says, hello, everyone. And that's all the comments so far. So Spitfire, you have a question for Jeronimo?
Actually, I do. When you started writing poetry, what was your go-to, your main focus, especially when it came to mental health, especially for men, from a man's point of view?
I mean,
because
so
I notice a lot of people,
I'm listening. I was gonna say,
go ahead. What was you saying?
I was like when I first started writing poetry, I wasn't on my mental health journey yet. You feel me? So honestly, when I first started writing poetry, that was like the beginning of my introduction to my faith, right? Just to God in general, right? And I was learning a lot about just being in my spiritual walk. You feel me? And so a lot of my poetry was indicative of that. You feel me? Like I'm a testimonial poet, so I always write what I'm going through, what I've been through, or what I'm trying to manifest for the future. And so at that time, in the beginning, everything was more spiritual based, like God. You know what I'm saying? I was real heavy about like you hear a lot of confusion, right? Because it's like when I first went into the church, I really didn't understand a lot of what they was talking about. Honestly, I was just like, yo, how does this apply to me? You feel me? And what I've been through. And it was just a verbal gap and a verbal bridge. Like, they're not talking about thou shalt not this and thou shalt not that in the common day. Like, it's like, yo, fam, don't do that. Like, you feel me? And so I had to grow within my faith to be able to process and digest a lot of scripture, and so my poetry, it was indicative of that in the beginning. You feel me?
Oh, okay. That's a deep journey. That if
Yeah,
people really
yeah.
look at that's a very
That's very, very interesting.
you really roots
Well,
of
yeah, because I had
very
a like,
intricate.
yeah, I had a
Mhm.
real like, I had a certain thought on how I felt like church should be, right? I thought, you go to church and that's where all the perfect holy people be, and then you start going to church, and then you're like, oh no, it's a lot of sin in church, like you feel me, and it was kind of a culture shock for me at first, and so it was just a lot of questions I
And you know,
had that eventually I got answered, huh?
yeah,
You
I'm
tell what?
like you. I had a lot of questions. And
Yeah,
when you
you
go into
mean it
the
was,
church and you first and wait a
yeah,
minute, hold on. Yeah. Um I remember, speaking of that experience, I remember the first time, and I was homeless at this time, and I was very young with 2 children. And a person had invited me to their church, and my first question was, "Why y'all got on robes?" And why we talking different? And what? Yeah, this don't sound like the place for me. And you want me to come up out my pocket every 2 weeks with such and such and such and such? And it was like, yeah, no, this ain't for me. Because why we got snakes in the church? First off, that right there was just enough for me. It was like, yeah, yeah, that's
yeah, yeah.
you learn a
And,
lot when you really start.
yeah, and it's easy to, develop some church hurt in that walk, right? You feel me? But like in my growth and maturity, right, God said a righteous man falls 7 times and no one's perfect, right? You feel me? And like my pastor today say, like he was like, show me a perfect church, and as soon as you enter, it will no longer be perfect because there's not a perfect human being on this earth. You feel me? And so
That's
and
right.
then and I had just find the right congregation that, like, right now, like my best friend, I attend his church. He's also a poet as well. His name Jason Williams, and
Shout out to Jason.
yeah, he's a dope poet. You feel me? National spoken word artist, right? And he also has a church that I've been attending for like 2 years now. And it's I can rock with his preaching. It really it hits home. I'm actually over the spoken word ministry as well for church. Just trying to give back to God. So.
Well, dynamite, Geronimo. Show your love,
Right,
folks.
right.
Show your
Oh
love.
man, no, that's
Okay.
powerful. That's
All
powerful
right.
shit.
And
Man,
we would like Jason to come on live with
when you
Mz.KIR so
hit
he
it
can spit
You
some
should,
stuff.
you
it's like
should, you should. It's he not on
I
Facebook, but
know,
he
right?
on Instagram as JCuts6. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, dynamite. Can you type that in the chat?
I sure
Yeah,
will.
that'd be
Because
nice.
Mz.KIR about to be on that one. Okay.
Yeah, right?
Just saying. um, Geronimo, can you share another piece? Be ready. Be ready tonight. Okay.
Yeah,
Step it
get
up.
that, y'all. Yo, I think he logged out for a second.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he logged out for 1 second.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so some of the realest words I've ever heard was "Who you be, fam? Who are you? In life, do you take the wheel or are you in a carpool?" It's not for argue. It's hard to figure when you go where brothers squeeze triggers so much they develop carpool. It'd be hard to seize in or cease in when before you seize in, you cease in. And the fact that I'm breathing is just another blessing, y'all. The God in the mirror was just a reflection. Dog, I had to break me down to a molecule. Too busy addressing the bad as good, like calling Bart Simpson Bartholomew. I'm in a different season now. I know how spring feel now. I want that autumn view. Every time it was time to be in the driver's seat of my life, I would call shotgun like an audible. One time somebody told me we all carry baggage. Just make sure it's Gucci, Louis, Hermes. I say prodigal, but I'm trying to be a prodigal. My daughter too. I used to have a fam setup, bro, goon type of energy. Now I got an ancestors, goon type of chemistry. Even my spirituality was a casualty. Now I worship in the worship and pray for those who pray on those that pray. I say, okay, so who you be, fam? Even right now, y'all politicking in a room full of kings and queens, artists and fans. It's a public access network, so you can understand. You was brave before you stepped in the game. Yeah, let the lames tell them discourage. They gonna stand on the sidelines and try to discourage because they discourage. But success is maddening this core rage. I know. How can I say be beautifullies when it only be eulogies? Shorties banging with impunity before puberty. Publicly is ugly. I even told Shorty, this not a metamorphosis. It's a metamorphosis. Cocooning your wisdom and metamorphosis. Because nowadays you can get change for change. You know, metamorphosis queen. I know fathers who wouldn't even bother with their toddlers talking about that whopper, let alone buy you a whopper. Beauty is only skin deep, but what's in your sin is what I fight for. I gas a queen up in a minute. A light core to a nice core. Sis light up. Let the haters see your flame burn brighter. Be a big lighter to a big lighter. Everything starts with you, queen. You are the Jenner, sis. Even the picture could bring sunshine. So for a photo, send a sis. Be a mirage to the haters and stay your ways, sis. Bottom line is you're worth it, and that should be the basis. Never break or shatter. Even when you hit that glass ceiling, you become Windex. Then break through with no regrets. At the zenith, the Xena, a warrior princess. You know what? Instead of waiting on the Senate to send that stimmy for some help, you need to build your business up, collect your pennies and stimulate yourself. They're going to try to tell you generational wealth is bad for you. More money, more problems. Don't let poverty rival you. Trump that. For the presidents, take the steps to overturn your capital. It's tactical. You control tomorrow. Don't settle for a random future. Be a warrior like Shaka with the wealth of a Mansa Musa. Walk like you got kerosene, gasoline, and one inflammable attached to you. And that's just nobody can hold a candle to you. And if they do, you still be fire. Elevate higher and take the wealth route. Then you'll have a target. But be like Walmart and check yourself out, and you'll see. You know what I mean? That's that piece.
Man, he just keep dropping jewels after jewels after jewels.
Fire,
you know what I mean?
son.
Fire,
Okay.
son. Fire.
I think my laptop started to overheat.
This man,
she's getting smoky.
I know, over here, right? Man, like this man just dropped. He just dropped gems on curbs, sidewalks, park districts, government specialists. Like,
I'm telling you,
the wordplay is.
The wordplay is sickening, man. It is just it's phenomenal wordplay, man. With it.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first started writing poetry, I didn't know nothing about wordplay until I heard who that man right there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's
on 35th. And you are the one. So if anybody want to know where I get my wordplay from, it's because I studied that man right there.
I'm definitely humble. Thank you so much, Queen. You know.
Show your love for our guest, Jeronimo Speaks. Show your love.
Show your love. Show your love. Show your love.
I got to give dudes where it's respected at. You know, when I first heard this man spit on the mic again on 35th and King Drive, it was the first time I ever met him. It was like, yeah, I want to be just like him when it come to wordplay. And I used to just sit and just listen to his pieces like, is this man really dropping bars like that? And then I wrote my first poem and it was like, wait, yeah, I really want to be like that. I really want my words to come out like that. And it's like, the mic is disintegrated. When he started dropping bars behind bars within bars while doing suicide bars, it ain't nothing else to say.
I'm definitely humble. You got me over there smiling ear to ear. Thank you so much.
Show your love, folks.
Hey, see, from the moment I met you, back in 2023. I've been a humongous fan. I mean, eventually, some kind of way, I might have to do a little bribery, just a little bit, maybe just a little bit, because I'm trying to get you. I need you to be my mentor. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I need a mentor.
I feel you. Definitely.
Show your love. Show
Man.
your love. Okay. Yes. We
Yeah, that
breezy tonight
was
with
powerful.
Jeronimo Speaks. Okay, we breezy. Y'all feel that breeze? I feel the breeze. Okay. Yes. Show your love. North Philly, you got a question for Jeronimo?
Yes. So, just dipping a little bit into your religious background. So, would you say would that religion played a part in helping shape how you deliver your poetry, or do you think that religion, I mean, more or less helps you give a better, a better perception along
Yeah. So
with
I
making?
came, yeah, I came up in a Baptist, like right in a Baptist church, like my mom's was Baptist, right? And of course, when I got to the age of not having to go to church, I definitely didn't go no more, right? And I fell out of touch with my with my spiritual, faith, right? And then, I went through different phases in my walk, right? Trying to figure out, you know, what's the right religion. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And in that space, I had came to a place, at one point in my life, like, well, you know, the overall goal is just to be a good person. You feel me? And I've done wrong in my life when I was younger. You feel me? And I got to an age where I wanted to pour into the communities that I took from. You know what I mean? Give
Okay.
back. And so my faith and my spiritual walk, right? It helped. It was a blueprint. It was a guide. You know what I'm saying? To know, what to give your energy to and what not to. You feel me?
Okay.
I don't. In case y'all notice, I don't curse in none of my my poetry. Like,
No,
you
you
feel
don't.
me? Like, yeah, I don't use any type of profane language. Like, you
That's a
feel
good
me?
thing.
Yeah, thank you. And I try to I write like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to be able to go, behind the walls, right? You feel me? In God's house, and be able to spit unapologetically and not be editing stuff and all this other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um and so yeah, like, just even the type of man I am, like, my faith is it plays a heavy part in that. And
Okay.
so I want to, when I die, I want to be in the right place, no matter what that is. I need to be in the right place. And I think the core of it all, it starts with just trying to be a good human being. You know.
That's
Well
it.
said, Geronimo. Well
That's what's up.
said.
That's
Okay.
very well said.
Well said.
Mhm.
Because there are a lot of religious people, and to be honest, just because I made a post about this some time ago on Facebook, and I said just because a person is religious, don't mean they right with God, and I
Right,
stand by that.
right.
For
That's
real.
very true.
Yes, it's something.
Show your love for Geronimo Speaks. Okay, he on fire, son.
Yes.
Okay, 12 ends, son.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mhm.
I do have a question. If you could give a message to all, as far as young men, young boys, little boys, men in general, what would your message be?
The message is like, life is a journey, not a destination. You feel me? And on this journey, right, you're gonna have pitfalls, you're gonna have ups and downs, you're gonna have some adversity, hard times, right? You feel me? But it all builds character. If you endure, you feel me? Or when you endure, like these are all things you can pass down to your daughter or son. You know what I'm saying? And it thickens your skin, right? You feel me? I feel like that in today's society, everything is popcorn. Meaning like it's instantaneous, and so because everything is instantaneous, we don't build thick skin anymore. Like you feel me? To be able to endure. Like you feel me? But that's the best part of life. Like going through something and surviving. You feel me? And learning and have retrospect in 2020 on like you feel me on the situation, and then being able to sit down with your legacy and giving it to them. So if I could give them any advice is to take your time. Like just because you have consistent back to back things that ain't going right, you feel me, or life can get hard sometimes, it's just adding on to your character. And I promise you, whatever you're going through is somebody, whatever you went through is somebody that's going through that need to hear your story. So you gotta endure. You gotta stand the test of time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
When I tell you that's more than an amen and a blessing, I have a son that's going to be 17, May 7th. And I have another son that's going to be 11, May 6th. My oldest son suffers from depression. And as a mother who deals with it herself, at first it was hard to even try to figure out how to even sit down and have a genuine conversation on how for him to be able to focus from a tragic ordeal. And me and his dad, we get into it a lot because our interpretations are totally different. My son watched, may his friend rest in heaven, he watched his best friend lose his life.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell y'all, I thank God each and every day, because the only thing that spared my son's life was that the gun jammed. And it hurts me to know that my son hurts because he has to live with this for the rest of his life. And it plays over and over and over in his head because he was there. And the only thing that spared his life was the fact that the gun jammed. But what about his friend that actually lost his life? And at that time, they were only 13 years old. How do you, as a mother, not a man, not a boy, how do you comfort and console and be able to keep a stable mind and understand his hurt when you're going through your own?
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, I went through something similar. You feel me? My best friend was actually shot in the chest and killed. Right? You feel me? And it wasn't nothing nobody could tell me. Like I wanted revenge. Like you feel me? If I'm gonna be direct, I wanted revenge, and it wasn't nobody could tell me over time. And the best thing that could happen to me was I started to understand what loss was and what grief was, and that helped me to be able to digest my friend not being, my best friend not being here no more. You feel me? Like once I understood, like that, that I mean, with God's grace, I'm gonna see him one day. You feel me? And it's okay to feel pain and hurt, and understand just that you don't like grief. You don't get over grief. You just learn to cope with it every day, and still maintain. That helped me out so much.
You know what? And Mz.KIR, if you don't mind, when you drop this on YouTube, I definitely want to share this link with my son.
Okay.
Just so he can hear those
Oh,
because
Okay.
we and his dad, we have this back and forth where his dad feels like my son shouldn't have to express his emotions. You ain't no man supposed to cry. Don't do him like that. That's our biggest fight.
There's
That's
nothing
our
wrong
biggest
with a man
argument.
crying.
Don't take his emotions away from him. Because if you do that, then there come, and that's why I am the way that I am, because they took it away from me. No, I don't want him to experience that. I want him to be able to cry when he needs to cry. I need him to be able to talk to me when he needs to talk.
yeah.
And his dad don't get that. Just because you didn't have that, you're supposed to be different. You're supposed to show him different. You're the man. I'm just a mom. But if you can't teach him, then I have to go out here and learn how to teach him.
Yeah.
And that's why I ask questions. I'm not a man. I don't know how to live in that lane.
Yeah.
But any help that I feel, no matter what the message is, if it's anything that can get through to him and help him, I do whatever I can.
Yeah.
So that he can understand that he is not in this world alone.
Right.
We're definitely putting them in our prayers, and our hearts definitely go out to you. You know?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because people don't understand how hard it is to have to battle with it yourself and then have to really grasp the concept of knowing that your child is suffering from the same thing and you can barely help yourself, and then you don't know how and don't know the words to really get him to help himself.
Yeah.
So it's like conversations like this and words like this I hold on to, because it actually helps, and it actually helps him to understand who he is as a young man, not what his dad wants him to be.
Right.
My son don't want to be, excuse my French, but my son don't want to be a street nigga. He don't want to be that. He want to be somebody that his siblings can look up to. He's the oldest. But and it's like, how do you keep him with the same mind and be able to tune all that out and still focus on what he really needs to focus on, and that's healing him.
Yeah.
And focusing on his health.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but you have to find that resiliency.
And I try my best to stay in front of it, because I don't want to get that message, Mom, I'm tired. Mom, I don't want to be here no more. No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I try my best every day, even going through it myself. Even when I'm not okay, I still try to make sure that he's okay.
Yeah, you gotta be strong for him.
When it's all said and done.
Yep.
I have to.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have a family member who suffers from depression, and I hope they are watching. Because, a lot of people don't understand depression is really real. Yeah.
Depression is a real subject nobody wants to talk about. Nobody wants to even indulge in because of the complexities of it, and a lot of people suffer from it in silence and thinking that they don't have people to listen to, and
they silence us and throw us on medication. And my thing is, I'm trying to keep my son from being forced to have to take medication and this and that, because all the time the medication ain't good either. I'm a living witness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
counseling
is tonight
way better.
that piece.
If you talk it out more, I think it's way better.
Yeah.
Medication helps, but talking it out more really goes the distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Medication.
And I try my best, even though, like I
chemical
said, going through my own. I try my best to because I did the chemical reaction is all my. When I tell you I've been winging myself, I had to wing myself off the medication, because it's like, if I'm coming to y'all for help, and this not helping.
Yeah.
The medication not helping. It's making it worse. And it's like, so tonight, this was definitely needed. I sent my son the link so he could watch, and just so that he can understand that he's not out here alone.
Right.
Yeah, he's not alone. I mean, but he, just knowing that both of y'all gotta be strong for each other. Just as much as you be strong for yourself, you gotta be strong for him, and vice versa. And he can learn from the example that, in the times he may feel isolated or he may feel alienated, that he's not, he's not without help or without somebody to care.
Right.
You being there just alone is enough. Is enough. But sometimes you just gotta go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I try to. He's my firstborn son. And I refuse to lose him to the streets, and I refuse to lose him to this illness. And like I tell him, we're gonna get through it. This is a battle that we have to battle together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I told him, no matter what, we're not gonna let it defeat us.
Can't.
Yeah.
Can't. Y'all gotta stand strong.
Why he's been doing good.
Yeah, because when my mom was on last week.
Jeronimo, just hearing your voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, when my mom was on last week, and she was talking a little bit about that, and she also spoke on it when she was on last year too, about depression, and so yeah.
And I just say, to the parents out there that think your kids just looking for attention, please listen. It don't take 5 minutes out of your time to just listen, because our kids go through with too. They suffer from depression. They suffer from anxiety. They suffer from bipolar, ADHD, ADD. Just pay attention. Just listen.
Right.
Listening can save their lives.
Yes. Yes.
But I just read Jeronimo message. Yeah, he down saying,
just
the mic back.
Oh yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, I ain't wanted to be like, I just clicked off the phone down. I'm sitting in the car outside of an event I had tonight, so my phone is definitely not doing so well.
Oh, you multitasking too, Jeronimo?
Yeah. I had a feature. I had stepped out the feature. You feel me? And came and sat in the car. You feel me?
Okay.
So, and then I look. I'm like, I thought my phone had way more charge than this, but it's definitely dying.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, sorry about that.
That's okay. Anybody got a quick question for Jeronimo before his phone cut off?
I want to tell Spitfire, I appreciate the strength. Like, you feel me? I appreciate that you are so vested in your children. I was I'm the only boy with 3 sisters, And I grew up, I was raised by my mom. She never knew my father, right? And she took the time to care, and it does not miss me. Like when I went through things like best friends dying and all that other stuff, like she was the person I ran to every time. And I appreciate that in you, Queen. Like 100%. Like, and I love that you are an involved mother, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I try my best because when I started going through mine, my mother wasn't here. I didn't have her to run to anymore because my mom's in heaven now. So it's like, when I look at it, I have to, and I listen to that voice in the back of my head that tells me all the time, it's her voice. You can be anything you want to be. You can do whatever it is that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Right.
But when it comes just watching her nurture me and my siblings growing up, it made me feel and be the same way with mine. So again, your words of encouragement coming from a man's point of view really helps, because the man that's in his life is not giving him that nurture
Guidance
that he needs,
Mm-hmm.
and listening to what it is that he's really going through. So it's like, it's sad to say, but my son looks at people like you all that actually have encouraging words, and to hear a kid say, dang, I wish somebody like him could be my dad. I want to be raised by somebody like that. It's like, wow. And he was like, Ma, he was like, his words just made me cry, because my son literally hung up the phone. He said, Ma, I'm crying. And like I told him, I said, don't you ever be ashamed to express your emotions.
That's right. Yeah.
And when he finally expressed his emotions, he was like, Ma, I can breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told his dad, at the end of the day, whatever you're going through, whatever they taught you, that you leave that over there. But what you're not going to do is take it from mine.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he can't express how he feels, then you're making him less than a young man, and then you're going to turn out to make him worse than a man when he grows up. No.
You're going to rob him of
My granddaddy didn't play that. My granddaddy didn't play that. And I'm a girl. Everything I learned from my mother and my grandfather. And may they both rest in heaven. So I walk in their footsteps every day. I walk in their words and their verses and everything that they taught me. And when it comes to my kids, I will roll over and take my last breath if it means they get to live for eternity.
So I just wanted to say, is my phone down to 5% now? Like, I don't want to click off on nobody. Yeah. Right. Okay.
So you have any shout outs that you want to give real quick before your phone goes?
Shout out to like this platform. Thank you for providing. It's been therapeutic. The questions, we went back in the past, the history, like, you feel me? Shout out to Spitfire, North Philly Finest, Mz.KIR. Shout out to all of y'all. Like, thank you for providing me this platform. I truly appreciate you, Queen. I know my schedule get crazy, and I be in a wind, like, you feel me, but it doesn't miss me, you feel me, to be able to come on your platform and just be able to just talk and kick it, and you guys find out a little bit more about the man behind the pen. And I truly appreciate you guys. Like, truly appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you too.
We appreciate you right back, man.
And we'll have you back for a third time. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm so definitely whenever you want me to come back up, let me know. Let's try to get it on the schedule, and then I'll have a fully charged phone. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jeronimo. Have a good night.
Bro.
Okay. Lord. Okay, here it comes. I got phone calls everywhere. When I tell you, I'm just multitasking all over the place.
We see.
We see.
Like a switchboard operator.
Right?
I know, right? I'm like a full operation switchboard over here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to call you Dr. Octopus.
Man, look,
Where's
when I tell you I
Spider-Man
got
at?
8 tentacles with an extra 2 added, along with 5 kids in the background, I gotta go open the door. Because I forgot I ordered food.
You got the kids in the background, you fighting Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look,
you doing the thing.
I'm just doing this is my everyday routine. This is every day, all day. I'll be right back. Let me go answer this door.
Wow. Oh, we being breezy. The breeziness. Okay.
Yes.
Breezy. Okay. If you're watching out there, please share. And anybody who's gonna watch the replay, please share because it's deep and therapeutic. Whew. Like God be moving in mysterious ways because I was sitting a few weeks ago trying to figure out who is going to co-host with North Philly. I was just sitting here and I was like, and then something came in my head. It was like Spitfire.
The multitasker.
Right.
Man.
So yeah, like
So Poesca still mess with them ninjas. So
Coalescence, girl, let them ninjas go. Free Coalescence. Free Poescence. Bingo ninjas, free her if you got her. Okay. Drop squad ninjas if you got her, free her. Okay.
Yes. Let her go. God.
Let her go. Release her. Okay. All right. So while we wait for Spitfire to get back, North Philly, can you dig in your crate with a quick poem?
Oh man. Oh, let me see.
We at the end, so you don't have to dig for too much.
I think I got something in the reserves. Let me see. Oh man. Oh, okay. So walking down the street, just minding myself being black and trying not to lack in my skills and walking. Still talking not to myself, but talking to my health because my health is always on the line. And still, the line has never been crossed. I try to stay remaining on course and never be diverted. It never occurred to me that pain can hurt so bad when things are tough, so sad when it comes down to being bad in a situation that doesn't seem to be improving, but I'm still grooving. See, I'm still walking while black, still trying to keep my attack and skill, still trying to keep my will and my wits above me, but still nobody seems to love me, even though my hue gives it differently. See, I'm not acting differently. I'm not acting rigidly. I'm more flowing fluidity and lucidity. But hopefully, I can walk through this city without being shot at or even stung at. But then, as I walk by Hornet's Nest, I still can't seem to escape being stung. See, where I come from, the streets are never pretty. Sometimes they always gritty. Sometimes they look like they're going to fall apart. But all things fall apart and tend to shatter. But still, my black life still matters as I still walk while black, hopefully not to lose my tact or my wits above me. See, these streets don't know me, but they still love me. But they also hate me. They want to abate me. They want to shake me down and break me down and also see me down on the ground, face down, spread eagle. But my words are legal and won't ever stray from being regal because I'm royal and these words will make your blood boil and steam. I strive to be the epitome of Martin's dream. I strive to be just like Malcolm looking out of the window. Still watching the asphalt grow, looking for good times, but I still can't find them, but I still try to bind them, keep the rhymes inside of my head, and also come out on the paper and watch where I tread, because as I said, I'm still walking wild black, still trying to keep my wits above me, still trying to keep my head above water, still trying, surviving, and not dying. See, I'm not crying because I shed no tears. These fears don't come from nobody because I'm not no daredevil only thing you see on Disney. But believe me, everything is not easy when it comes to being in these streets. Nothing is ever greasy, because if it was greasy, then I'll be sliding and slipping in the dark into the darkness. As I said from the way back when I started this, I'm still walking while black, still have the sack of skill, still trying to keep my wits above me, still trying to keep the love that's in me striving, but I'm barely surviving, still walking while black.
All right, North Philly.
See, you know what?
Go North Philly.
You know how we do this.
Say go North Philly, go.
Okay, so you know what? It's crazy. I had to go find my piece. They don't care about us.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
They don't care about us. Never gave a damn about us. Yet they keep damning us. They can bend me and I'll never break. And you can beat me, but I'll never be broken. Won't be amended between your amendments because I'm black, blacker than black, that blackety black. I'm that blue black, pitch ink, midnight black. Call me super black, that nigga black. But all you can call me is black. Matter of fact, my pen be black with the pushback. Can you say that with your whole chest? You ready for these hands at best? War drums beating in my chest? I'm sorry, y'all. My phone. Okay, there we go. You ready for these hands at best? War drums beating in my chest. I'm in my chest. I'm Emmett Till black. Tamir Rice black. Michael Brown black. Sandra Bland black. Breonna Taylor black. Trayvon Martin black. I can't breathe black. And I'll say it again and again and again till the syllables blister black and silence can't win. Lift every voice and sing that shit. Forget harmony. They out here branding new ink. I'm paperwork lynchings, body cam malfunction, blink behind cries from a mother's eyes, protect and serve. Hell no. Inspect and swerve. Knees kneeled on nerves, properly prepared, presented your every precinct with poor policing. Bars got warrants. These words ain't basic. I'm black articulation. Good name, bad endings. Good people executed. Petty charges, major pain. Porter choked out by the weight of a name. Futures profile, then labor procedure, but it's false evidence authorizing retribution. Judge, jury, trigger. Summarized execution. Dreams kicked in, no knock nightmares. Them screaming demons as history's listening. Inducting their names into the hall of pain. Comply, be a lie. It's just the triggers being triggered while triggering the victim. It's called quiet immunity. Broken breaths, blood on pavement, spelling BLM. Black Lives Matters, just another slogan. Hashtags just for notice. Say their names till your voice go hoarse. Not just because it's Black History Month. Say it till the mirror asks who trained their force. Say it again and again and again. Again till the drum line fractures the floor until I can't breathe. Seeing double standards, double tap justice when the skin ain't blue. Probable cause for probable death. Got a problem because I spit fire with breath. If the shoe fits, can you lace the facts? Walk a mile in the names on our backs? But see, I'm blacker than black. Blackety black. From the motherland drum to the asphalt crack. Black, nigga black. But don't forget, you can't call me nothing but black. Porn.
That was
yeah.
Man, you talking about hot?
Okay.
Ooh, that thing hot.
All right. Ooh, 5 pins. Dropping the pins. Okay. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Okay. Yes.
That thing was nice. Love that Spitfire.
Ooh, okay. Yes. I gotta do my DMX voice. Uh-huh.
We gotta let these people. We gotta let these people know who he is. We gotta let these people know who he is. For real. For real.
That's
We
right.
here and we ain't going nowhere. You can keep us off, but we keep multiplying. Just remember that. We gonna keep coming back.
Yep. They don't know. Didn't who we be. Didn't.
They don't know. Didn't. They ain't ready.
Yes.
They ain't ready. They really ain't ready.
Woo.
Cause see, they ain't ready, but we ready. Come on. We ready. They ain't ready. But we ready for all y'all. Have been for
in my
centuries
DMX
now.
voice again.
That's right. That's right.
These niggas wrong.
Somebody let me know.
Hey.
Okay.
Man, that thing was hot. That thing was nice.
Yes. Whew. And with that being said, Spitfire, you got any shout outs you would like to give?
A shout out to Black Ice, the Poet Foundation, people of extraordinary talent, poet. Shout out to Legendary Inc. Shout out to Grill Nation. To all those that support me, you know what I'm saying, and show me love, sending it right back 10 times fold, standing 10 toes down. Shout out to my grandbabies that work my nerves but keep me on my toes, and they the reason why my pants stay sharp. Shout out to my mentors, Black Ice, Blood Brother Mike, and shout out to you, Mz.KIR, for always giving me that opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to let the world hear my voice and know who I am. You know, with your help, these people will definitely remember who I am.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
They gotta remember.
And you know, everybody that support me. With that being said, I'm gonna pass the mic on to you, North Philly's finest.
I mean, man, yeah, I mean, like I said from the beginning, man, shouts out to Jeronimo Speaks, you know what I'm saying, for gracing us with some seriously hot poetry, you know what I mean, hot sauce poetry, like burn your tongue type poetry, you know what I'm saying? That John was, he's presence alone with fire. Shouts out to you, Spitfire, once again, with your incredible flow, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out again to Mz.KIR for letting me be on this journey that I've been on for quite some time. You know what I mean? Busting rhymes like Buster Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give shouts out again to Tiona Brown for allowing me to flex the acting muscles. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I mean, check out In Jesus' Name when it comes out. And the video to In Jesus' Name is soon to be out too, with yours truly in it again. Shouts out to all my grandkids. Shouts out to all Philly, as long as y'all stay peaceful. I mean, but shouts out nonetheless. And I'm out.
Okay. Shout out first of all to myself. Gotta give myself some shout outs, you know. Shout out to myself. Shout out to my mom who was on last week. And folks, if you didn't catch last week, don't catch it because she dropped some gems on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Stuff that we talked about tonight with Jeronimo Speaks and other stuff. And go get her book. It's on Amazon. Okay, Pretty Ugly. How Low Self-Esteem Almost Ruined My Life by my mommy, Barbara Marie, aka Poetic Tick Tick. She dropped that wisdom last week. Okay, go check that out. Shout out to my firstborn, Forever T-Noodle. Shout out to my secondborn, Big Dude K. I'm very proud of my children. And Big Dude, he's doing well. Getting his track on. Proud of that's my big dude for real. Shout out to gotta shout out Captain. Captain, shout out to you too. Can't just give a shout out to my mom. Shout out also to you, North Philly, for co-hosting, and shout out to you, my dog Spitfire. It's my dog, folks. That's my dog. And shout out to my other dog, Jay Silent Night. Rice Aroni.
All right.
Cool treat. That's my dog too. Okay.
That's right.
Jay Southern Night, we go way back. That's my dog from back. Shout out to Shy Moonlight and Maya DeB and Robin J and Jamie the Artiste and Miss Eminem and Kurt Felicious and Soul Q Original. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing if you're watching. I reached out to you on Instagram. Yeah. Let's see. Just everybody, don't get mad if I can't your name. Shout out to James Parrish, Third Eye Apparel. If you need a T-shirt or a hoodie, see my peeps. James Parrish, Third Eye. He's on my timeline. You know, a brother will hook you up with some dope apparel at a very fair price. Shout out to Mz.KIR if you need some sea moss, okay? Go see Mz.KIR, all right? Health is wealth, okay? He got all different flavors. Tell him TJ sent you, because that's what he calls me. Let's see. Who else? Genevieve Powell. She will be co-hosting in May when my peeps Sadette Knox returns. So shout out to Genevieve. Shout out again to Poessence, and shout out to Rosalia. She will be co-hosting next week when we have, I don't even want to butcher the man's name, so I ain't gonna say. But anyway, shout outs to them, and you get a shout out, and you and everybody get a shout out. Everybody that Mz.KIR knows, all the viewers. Thank you so much for watching live with Mz.KIR. Thank you so much for sharing each podcast, because we be breezy, we be breezy. And with that being said, this is Tanisha Jacob, no S at the end. Okay, it's Jacob. I'm Jacob, not the jeweler, but I drop poetic gems, aka Mz.KIR. Stands for keeping it real, the poetic lyricist. And a public service announcement is coming. The book is coming, folks, with pictures.
We waiting.
My sister from another mother, Antoinette Gross. She is a dope visual artist, okay? And when the book comes out, you will see how dope she is. She got them skills to see like Zorro. So shout out to her. And that's it. Just remember your edges, okay? See that? Edges. They matter.
Oh, we got them, y'all. We got them.
Edges matter all day, every day. Don't let nobody, not one person, ever tell you that edges don't matter, because they do. Hashtag edges matter, as Genevieve would say. So with that being said, we will see you next week on Live with Mz.KIR. And then the following week is the first open mic, because I'm doing 2 for National Poetry Month. Power to the poets, power to the poets.
All right.
Okay. And so, we've got some dope poets, and on both parts, April the 18th and April the 25th. Those are the open mic dates. And y'all be breezy. Hold on to them edges. Hold on to those edges and be breezy. We out. One love.
All right, y'all.
Peace.